The number of air rifle attacks on animals is rising every year. Hundreds of creatures are becoming victim to the dangerous weapon. One of them is Socks, and the ginger feline was found with bloody wounds to her jaw. But luckily, vets at the Sanctuary Veterinary Centre in Farlington were able to save her. Just to note that Nicole Reese's report does contain some images that may cause distress.
There's no doubt that it must have been a shocking moment for Sock's owner when she found the cat with a pellet stuck in her cheek.
Socks had been shot at some point by what we believe is an air rifle. It was very like an air rifle bullet. The owner came home and phoned. I was the one that answered the phone, and she was very distraught, so I told her just to come straight down and we'd obviously see what damage had been done. We gave her an anaesthetic because she was so uncomfortable. We couldn't clean or look at her without causing her more discomfort. So we gave her a general anaesthetic, cleaned up the wounds and took some x-rays of her head and the rest of her body, because often they can get pellets embedded that aren't as obvious. So we did a whole survey x-ray and just found that there was just the one in her face. Luckily hadn't caused any damage to any bones or teeth. She had basically what amounted to just a soft tissue injury, so we gave her some painkiller and antibiotics, and that's healing really well.
Unfortunately, Socks isn't an isolated case. Throughout the UK there are several hundreds of animals being shot every year. And not all of them are as lucky as Socks.
In 2014, the RSPCA received over 900 calls of not just cats but birds as well, being shot by air rifles or similar. I don't know how many fatalities, but I have seen fatalities myself, and I've been speaking to some other vet nurses across the country and they've all experienced it too. More in rural areas. I don't know if the people are just more likely to have those sorts of weapons in rural areas, but certainly it's not a one-off incident. Unfortunately, we don't know the situation behind this one. The police were investigating, but as of yet we've not heard anything in regards to prosecutions, but it can be anyone really with an air rifle and that kind of mind really to think I'll just shoot an innocent creature.
The penalties for shooting an animal are high.
If they go through to prosecution and found guilty, they can receive up to £20,000 fine or and or 6 months imprisonment. So it's a very serious offence. It's part of the RSPCA's Animal Welfare Act that it's illegal to cause unnecessary distress or harm to animals, including the shooting of them. So they're very, very keen on prosecution.
Fortunately, Socks has now fully recovered from her injuries.
She's doing really well. She doesn't seem to be too traumatised by it all, which is good. But she's very lucky. She's a rare case to come out with the limited injuries that she did have. She's incredibly lucky.
Nicole Ries for That's Solent.